mean only one thing.
New York in the building. New York in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, but rev your damn engines at the same damn time. We're about to make it bust.
Okay, stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard. Rock with New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city. Hell yeah, he bout them rivers. Rock with New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city. Hell yeah, he bout them ribs. Yeah. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard. Stand up, Chevy gang and Mopar. Stand up, if your foreign goes hard.
We got New York in the building. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my boy New York, man.
Appreciate you, New York. I appreciate New York for always supporting
Your live podcast. Check me out Monday through Friday and every other Saturday. I put out live on all your favorite YouTubers. We go back and talk about what they're doing. It's a laid-back atmosphere. You can have a drink, you can smoke a spliff, you can do whatever.
For the whole YouTube community, man, showing love to everybody in a major way. A lot of y'all be faking, man, but New York do that shit for real.
Tell them.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell them.
It ain't no other New York out here. You know
No.
It ain't no other New York out here.
New York in your city, New York in your city, New York in your city.
Is it recording or is it live right now?
Watch the live, man. Subscribe to everybody's channel, man. Hit the notification bell.
Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy New York, man.
What up, y'all? What up? Thank y'all for rocking with me. This New York, City Live podcast. Yes, he is him and I am him. Yes, we are in the building. We here. We're waiting for our guests to arrive. Okay, I'll definitely do that. Do that for you in a minute. Thank y'all for coming and tuning in. I know this is a double up live. I know it's spared the moment, but hey, I want to get this guest on because this guest is from up top, like me, from New York, and I want to get them on. So that's why we're doing this double live like we're doing it. And man, you know, I got to shout out to everybody that's up in here. Hold up, my banner missing. Hey, what's up with the band? I hit it to come on after, and it never comes on. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, y'all welcome. There you go. Well, it comes on late. I got it set to come on, and I don't know what was going on. But man, while we talking about it, everybody smash the like button. Everybody smash the like button. That's in there. Everybody definitely smash the like button. Oh, sure. Since I ain't seen in a minute. BBW Queen in the building. Been a while since I've been on. Yes, has been a while. Hopefully all is well. Hopefully you've been doing great. Glad to see you here. To see you rock with your boy. Appreciate you rolling through. Yeah, okay. Okay. I see. Catfish said, damn, son. Why it's so late in New York? I guess it's a scheduling thing. It ain't just a scheduling thing, Catfish. It is, but it's more to it than that. We're going to get to. Hey, Fox by the camera in the building. I see. Whit said, I'm here. He said, I'm here in the building. Everybody shouting out everybody. That's what I love to see. Yes, smash the like button when y'all up in here. Everybody, please smash the like button when y'all up in here. I'm good, bro. Just did a little detailing of that. Okay. I thought you were talking to me, Catfish. Yes, Catfish is 2 lives tonight. It's 2 lives. It's double live. He said, he's okay, New York. Don't get greedy. Man, I ain't getting greedy, man. I'm trying to get everybody in as I can get in. You know, I got to work what I can work with. Yes, sir. Rexman know what it is. It's round 2. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Yes, we getting it. River Street in the building. Yes, double up. Yes, it is a double up. Yes, it's definitely a double up. Whit, I don't know if it's going to end that time. So my guess is running a little behind, but it's coming. Rex, I like that. I love the hair too. I love the natural hair look. Hold on, I move my head out the way so you can see. There we go. I love the whole natural hair look. Yes, and no to the person that sent me a thing on IG. It was like, you didn't put no comment thing up. Well, hey, it is what it is. I had to do what I had to do when I can do it. Hold up. Don't pass the button. Deep Girl Lemon in the building. I see you. I see you. You're going to be on the show tomorrow. Y'all don't know she's going to be on the show tomorrow. I got a double header tomorrow too, Catfish. She is one of the guests, and Gasoline Queen's going to be in the building, but she comes up first. She's first up the bat. Traveling with Toy in the building. I see you. Appreciate Traveling Toy for coming on through this one like you did the other one. Yes, Grant 7 back again. Let's get it. We back again. Shawty Red in the building. Shawty Red, where you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. We missed you out here. I ain't seen you. Where you been hiding? Beauty 392B, I see you. Yeah, we're waiting on her. She's trying to get her stuff together. Come on, because she wants to come on all the way right. So I'm giving her the extra few minutes to get on. I figure I'll come on, hit the button so I don't keep everybody waiting because I don't want to keep people waiting. Love the intro video. Man, Jeep, I appreciate it. I actually got some more things to add to it and take away from. I mean, I got a few things coming up I want to add to it. It's coming. It's coming. We can move to 9. It's all good. Okay. Appreciate it for moving along. All right, y'all. Y'all see my dog Grant 7 in the building. Y'all know I got to do it. I didn't get a chance to play it in the last one, but I'm going to make sure I play it on this one. I got to play the sponsorship video, especially while we waiting. Nope, she hasn't come back yet. Waiting for her to come on in. When she come on in, we'll be able to go ahead and move with it. But until then, this is what it is. One of the things I did want to also mention as well, because I missed somebody's question that they sent me. They just sent me an IG message. Was the giveaway still going on? How long is it going on for? The giveaway still going on. You still got time. You got a lot of time to enter. So definitely go check it out. On IG. I don't know what that means. Oh, what? What up, G-Fam? I'm not seeing the building. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at the small screen instead of the big screen. My small screen is way out here, so I can't read all the words on it. Right now I can't, but it's all good. It's all good. But I just want to talk about that. The giveaway still going on. Yes, we're giving away not 1, not 2, but 3 cars. Definitely 2. Y'all just watch giveaway video. Watch everybody that's participating in the giveaway. Watch their video to enter the win. It's going to give you all the details on how to enter or how to win. So make sure y'all check that out. Make sure y'all watch it. Pay attention to it. And that's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you to go ahead and get that. I need to win that SUV. Hey, Jeep girl, you can. Go on in and do everything it says do, and you definitely can do. You definitely can do it. Definitely can win. I want to make sure.
Hey, yo.
There we go. It's right there. Okay. So just want to make sure I put it out there because I've got a few messages where some people kind of, didn't know what was going on or when it was ending and how things was going on. I'm gonna just say enter. And when you go to watch the video, it'll tell you how long it's going for. It'll tell you the whole process. You can't miss it. You cannot miss it at all. But until that time, I got to go ahead and play my sponsor video. Shout out to Grant 7. Shout out to Melly's World in the building. I know, Melly, I just saw that you got a thing debut. If I'm still doing this, I will catch the replay. Shout out to Melly's World in the building. Y'all go shout her out for checking in. And New York, big shout out, man. Appreciate you checking in. Melly's World in the building. Y'all know, go check her out. She got a lot of great content. Definitely check her out, period. That's all I got to say. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get to it. I got to go ahead and play this because I don't want Grant to wring my neck and my sponsor wring my neck. So let's get it.
Hey, yo, are you in the market for some royalty-free, lit-banging beats produced by industry producers whose work with some of the industry's finest? Just go to www.chosenbeats.club. That's www.chosenbeats.club. Because there you can get you a banger starting at $2. Yes, $2. That's www.chosenbeats.club. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah! You see it. Grant 7 Painting and Coatings. Buy CustomPaint.com right now. For a limited time, use discount code NewYork10 or NY10 to get 10%. Yes, 10% off at BuyCustomPaint.com. Yeah! Right now, Katana Wraps. You can get everything you need for your vehicle. Splitters, side skirts, wicker bills, rear diffusers, wraps, full wraps, tire letters. Using discount code New York on selected products to get your discount. What? Also on Katana Wraps, you get 15. Yes, I said it. 15% off select items at Katana Wraps. Okay.
Downtown, I got that heat. Let's go.
It's showtime. Yes, y'all, it's showtime. It's showtime. We still waiting on our guests to come through, so I'm going to just give a few more announcements. Y'all, definitely go check out the sponsors that's on here. Yes, those deals are real. The deals that you see, I get messaged every day about those deals. They are real. And I usually respond back to every one of them, but I say, you know what? I'm going to start saying in the video because I guess I'm not saying it enough, but people know that those deals are real. You get the percentage you see off. Go check out my man, Grant 7, and he's in the building. Got any questions you need to ask? I'm telling you, the clear is off the hook. Matter of fact, Grant, that what I sent you, I am going to put on here and post because I want people to see. and see how well it works. And I'm actually going to plan on doing a live, which is another announcement I was going to say for tomorrow, but I'm going to go ahead and say today. I'm going to end up doing a live where I'm going to show you that it works. I'm going to show you how it lays down. I'm going to show you how everything, I'm going to spray it live. That's coming up soon. It's coming up soon. I'm going to spray it live on here for everybody to see it. What up, Mr. Fly? I see you in the building. I see you. I see you. And yeah, wait, that's a good time to move it to. I'm trying to go longer than that. I'm trying not to today, even though I guess it's a little late. I'm trying not to go longer than that. Also, one of the other things I did want to announce as well that was on the list. People had asked me about a few car shows and whatnot, what I was going to go to this year. I've really been playing a lot of it by ear. And what I mean by playing it by ear, I'm just playing by ear because I plan to go to so many things. The next thing you know, something happened. It's just gone. So I'm like, oh, man, it's canceled. Like the one in Virginia, I planned to go to that, and that was canceled. But it's not their fault. It's because of, what these phases they're going through. So don't change. Hold on, grandson. Hold on. You just taught me my try to put this up there. Let me say this. This chat has some of the most beautiful natural women. Don't change, please. Grant, it's not my doing. It's great people. Great people are supporting me in what I'm doing. So I try, to keep bringing the greatness out, whether they're interviewing or whether they're in the audience. And these people that I watch and admire, especially the ladies, I watch and admire them and, and give them an avenue to come on. What up, Life of King Wedge? I see you in the building. And so everybody get to see, because a lot of people don't know, and, and they're out here doing it. So I want to spread it. I want to spread the news around that, it's folks out here all the way around. Like, for instance, the last interview I did, a lot of people didn't know how big Charlotte Mopar scene is. And it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. I know Rubik's is in here. Diablo's already driving home, so he might be listening or he might just catch the replay. But it's huge here. It is very huge, and people out here really doing it. And I want to make sure that other people know. Make sure other people know that this is what's going on out here. And it gives a chance, for me to show also people that I like to watch to see. Like, shout out to Mob Genius. Mob Genius is watching in the background. He sent me a thing. I'm watching, and I love what you're doing with the podcast. So shout out to you, Mob Genius. I talked about getting him on here as well. For those that don't know him, man, he is funny as hell. That's one dude that I can hang out with for a minute. So, Grant 7, answer your question. I try not to change anything, but it's not up to me. It's up to folks like Miss LXS. It's up to Miss T Rose. It's up to Beauty 392B. It's up to Traveling with Toy. It's up to them because. To me, they help make this podcast, especially when I do the ladies' night. And that's why I invite them on. They help make this to what my vision I'm trying to make it go to. So for me, I just try to, put my vision into action. I try to put my plan into action, and I keep trying to bring more things up. So, man, love you see. Hold on, Brad. I'm gonna put this out there. And so you deserve all the love you receive, man. Keep doing your thing, man. I keep trying to do it. But it's not just me. It's y'all bringing this out of me to keep this going. It's never been a time where I want to quit, but it's a time where, I like the feedback I'm getting. And the more feedback y'all giving me, I'm just, coming out here. I'm just knocking in the head. Catfish said don't be greedy. I ain't being greedy. It's just I'm bringing it to you. Like, I love what Melly said. Melly said, you're so underrated in New York, putting everyone on. You know what? It's not the point about I may be underrated, but, Melly, it's more of, I try to bring out the best I can, and I want people to see everybody I watch. Oh, shoot, look who's in the building. I hope she bought me something to drink, being she comes in late. But y'all, the guest of the honor, the queen, the real Miss Nova 392 is in the building, so we're going to go get started. But I want to finish saying what I was saying. What up, Black Battle Cat? I see you in the building. I see you, man. Blessings, man. Appreciate you rolling through. If y'all don't know, he's been on the show. Hold on, Miss Nova. I'm going to bring you in. She's ready to start talking. Hold on. I'm bringing you in. She's ready to roll. Okay, so Melly, one of these days I gotta have you and Luck on the show, and have you come on Ladies' Night, because you can share some of the wisdom and some of the experience you've been through. Because we have questions that come from all over about Ladies' Night, and we want you to chime in. So the door is open whenever you want to come on. And yes, I want to have you and Luck on, because somebody already hit me up and said, when you gonna have Luck Millie on? When you gonna have them on? Yeah, everybody is. So I'm like, it's coming. I can't do their voice because that's how they was talking. They was talking with a deep voice. And I was like, man, it's coming. And you do big props, man. Appreciate it. All right, y'all, coming to the stage. Y'all see, she kept us waiting. The queen has kept us waiting. I couldn't wait to get on. Y'all don't know. She been keeping me waiting for months now. It's been a couple of months to get on. Y'all might have to wait a few minutes. I had to wait a couple of months. But coming to stage with no further ado, the real Miss Nova797 in the building.
I don't like how. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. Everybody can hear you. Man, everybody on here can't wait to see you.
I'm nervous. I'm sweating, but I don't like how like my camera is like it's like turned a little bit. Like it's
I don't know.
like
It looks straight to me. I'm looking at you from here and from the big screen. It looks straight to me. And nervous, you don't have to be nervous. This is all family in here. People couldn't wait to
I'm
see
not
you.
nervous. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't.
Yes, people can't wait to see.
I've
Hold on.
never been on a podcast before.
Oh, well, welcome. This is the first time. Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah.
And for the person that just asked, yes, all her stuff's in the description. Only thing I couldn't find was her YouTube channel, which we're going to talk about, if she has YouTube or not. I know she has IG because I see her all over IG. And yes, she does say Avon. Hey, you need that Avon, need that stuff. But hey, matter of fact, it's something in the men's line of Avon that I like too. I need to hit you up about. I don't know if they still sell it or not, but it was something that I liked that they used to sell. I don't even know if they sell it anymore, but I'm going to have to hit you up about it. So I'm looking for the comment. Hold on. I'm scanning all of it. Man, so many people in here. Hold up.
I can't
Here go
see
one person.
anything.
You can now. Here go one person right here who couldn't wait to see you. She was the one that said, I need to have you on. And I said, really? I'm going to see if I can get her on because, hold on. Here she go again. She couldn't wait to see you on here. And she also wanted me to tell you back then, I know she still means it now, you need to get ready and get in gear because you need to go to some of the events outside of New York. If y'all didn't know she is from New York like me, tell them what part of New York you're from.
I'm not from New York. I just moved here.
See, that's the misinformation I'm getting. It says, somebody sent a message says, she's from New York. Man, they're going to make me go pull that message out.
No, I'm from St. Louis.
Oh, you from the Lou? You from the Lou?
Yeah. I moved to New York. It'll be a month tomorrow. Yeah, I just moved here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, welcome to
I'm
my
not from
home.
New York.
Well, I'm right up the street from St. Louis. I live in KC now.
Okay.
I'm right up the street from the Lou. So shout out to the Lou. Welcome to New York. Welcome to my city. You ain't got to say what part of the city you in. You just say you just in New York because I don't want nobody come looking for you because I'm already getting hit up already about other stuff. So we're going to go ahead and nip that in the butt. Somebody already trying to ask you out on a date. Because I just attached IG to this. So somebody said, oh, it was somebody that was in your live when you was on IG. Oh, okay. I remember. I don't recognize. I recognize part of the name, but they was in your live on IG, and they support you over here.
Oh, I appreciate it. I mean, you can ask anything. I don't have a.
Well, they just want to know: are you available? That's what that one person want to know.
Available, like what is available? Baby?
Okay, let me define it. Let me define available. Are you single? Are you married? Are you dating? Let me just throw some things out there because they want to know.
I'm not married.
The golden question. They want to know the golden question. Okay.
I'm not married.
For the person that sent this, I know you was in her live because I remember the name. I'm gonna tell you this much right here. Go ahead and subscribe to your boy while you're on here as well, and follow the podcast. But she says she's not married. We're gonna leave it at that. You want to talk to her? Hit up on IG. Because people that come on the podcast think this is New York in your city live love connection, and I'm not in the business of hooking nobody up. Because last time I tried to hook up, it went sour, and I paid for that for a while. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna do that on here. What we're gonna do is you go contact her and let her know. And yes, Beauty 392, she knows that's the golden question. You know what? We're gonna change that. Beauty, I appreciate you saying. We're gonna change that to the golden question. Yeah. Thank you for that. That's what we're gonna do. Oh no, Life of King Wedge said, no man, does she have baggage? Well, you know, some places they call it baggage, some places they don't. When they say a man, they call it baggage.
What is baggage?
They call a man. I forgot where I was at, and I heard somebody ask a woman that, and they explained it. When we ask, do you have baggage? Not do you have drama? Well, it could be drama. Do you have a man? If you got a man, then that's baggage. I was like, I never heard that explained like that, but okay. As we fall down. But okay, I never heard it explained like that, but man, okay, it is what it is. And see, Melly thought it was funny. So I'm like, Okay, hey, it is. Hold up. G Girl says, hello, Nova, you are beautiful. You know what? She looks like, hold on, he said, she looks took good care of. Hey, you got to catch her channel. I'm going to tell you this, when she does these reviews for skincare, it made me want to do something with my skin and change something because I'm like, as a man,
Thanks.
we don't really do much but wash our face and that's it. But you got cleansers and this and that and the melanin just popping.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. The girl, Jeep Girl, you should follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, I don't have any baggage. I don't think I have any baggage. I don't know what that means. I'm just chilling. I just moved to New York. I'm doing my
No,
business.
yeah, she's doing her
What?
thing. She's a businesswoman. They go Life King Witch. Kids equal
Kids equal
baggage. Oh,
baggage. I
Lord.
don't have kids.
She don't
If
have
you
no
would
kids.
not in
So
this
Rexman, to
body.
answer your question, no kids.
Not in this
Yes,
body.
I'm
There's
with that
nothing
too,
wrong. There's
Bellcat.
nothing.
I'm with that too. He said it bad enough, calling kids baggage. Now I ain't never heard of that, but when I heard of baggage, because somebody
Right.
explained it to me in a different way, and when they explained it, it was like, "Oh man," I said, "So man is baggage?" I was like, "Well, y'all using these terms all kind of." Okay, I just left it
Not
alone.
that, not that there's nothing wrong with having kids. I don't have any though. But I mean, yeah, I don't have kids. I just moved to New York, um, from St. Louis, just doing my business, exploring the city.
How's New York been treating you?
So the first time I visited New York was back in January. It was for my 22nd birthday.
Okay.
Yes, I'm young. That comes to a shock to some people. And then I just kept visiting out here, but like the whole COVID thing happened, and then I got a job offer out here as well. So
Ah,
I just left. Yeah, I just left. I
you
just
make me
left.
miss New York because I pay attention to the stuff you put on IG, especially when you did a live
It's
park lots
it's
to see.
nice. It's just really expensive.
Oh yeah,
It's really expensive. Like I could be set, like in St. Louis, I can just be fine, and then it's like I could have like $1 million in St. Louis, come here, and it's like that $1 million in St. Louis is like $10,000 here in New York. Like
yeah. It
it's,
I remember.
it's
Yeah, it trips a lot of people out, especially when I talk about the real estate there. Like I was there
yeah.
last summer for a graduation. My niece graduated. Shout out to my niece. She graduated from high school in Queens and back home, and just looking at the real estate, I was like, you wouldn't have a day off. I mean, you got lofts starting at 6, 7 grand in the city on up, and it's not as big as what I'm sitting in right now. As far as I'm sitting in the basement, my studio in the
No.
basement, and people are paying that. And I tell folks, especially a lot of my cousins that are still in New York, some of them
Mhm.
left and was like, I ain't coming back because my money's stretching further. Some are going to Pocono, some
Yeah.
are going down south, some are going out west, Midwest. Me, I'm here in Casey, which is Kansas City. I love New York to death. That's my home. As you see, it's my name too. But as far as coming back to live with the real estate market, then the prices, boy, and
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I love it here though. I'm happy. Most of my friends are here.
oh,
Yeah, so
that's great.
I literally packed all my stuff on Sunday and I was here the next day. So
Wow. Then the
yeah.
next day to live your dreams. I say, while you're there, do what you do to live your dream out because New York is a wonderful city, especially when you're trying to get going. If you can survive in the concrete jungle, you can survive anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the whip.
What
I
about
want to talk.
it?
I want to talk. Hold on. New York can't be worse than Cali. Man, Cali, yeah, Cali is about the same.
Yeah, it's
To
about
me,
the
I've been to
same.
both. It's about the same, man. Yeah, boy, yeah. Why she moved to New York, Mission Fly? She moved to pursue her dream, start her business, to get her stuff going.
Um, I already started my business. I just felt like I was like captive opportunity in St. Louis. Like I really didn't like it. I was tired of like the people there, which I mean, New York is rude as hell too, but I can enjoy myself. Like there's always something to do. The city's opening back up. We're in phase 1 today. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Man,
definitely like
how
it.
did you do during all that whole time? Because I spoke to family, because I wasn't there. I spoke to a lot of family and friends there, and they was like, man, with everything that was going on, and shout out to my dog Demon Durango because he lived right down the street from the hospital. He was filming a lot of stuff live and showing how
Here in New
New York was
York.
locked down. Yeah, here in New York, and also shout out to Ma Defane because he showed a lot of stuff in New York and how Town Square was so dead. I said I've never seen Town Square so not alive in all my years of living because even after 9/11, it was still booming and to see nobody.
Yeah, I saw a video. So before I actually moved in, okay, so like I'm on my phone, so like it keeps like moving. Matter of fact,
That's,
hold on, I'm just gonna
that's
take it
okay.
off.
We'll bear with it. Right, Battle Case says still
Um,
waiting to be 50.
um, so I saw videos before I moved down here. It was like really dead, but I think since I moved down here, there's still been traffic, especially like today since like we were opening some stores and stuff like that, and we're in phase one. It's a lot more traffic, but it's definitely not dead anymore. I haven't been down to Times Square, so I don't know how that's
Or
looking.
anywhere
But as
down
for
that way, uptown, midtown, anywhere that way.
yeah, yeah. Actually, I was close to Times Square, and it definitely wasn't dead at all. People are coming back out. People are not social distancing, like,
No, I didn't
but
see any of that in a
no,
recent video I just saw. I was like, wow. I mean, yeah,
like
someone had
at
it mask on, but
all.
nobody was doing it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Mango 392 says she has the right whip to dip in and out of traffic. Yeah, she definitely does. She has the right whip to dip in and out of traffic, but boy, the streets and the potholes.
Man, yeah. So like that's another thing. Like in St. Louis, I can simply just go in and out, dip in and out. But like, in New York, they have like potholes in the middle of the street. I mean, in the middle of the street on the highway, like
And the
and
25 mile an hour zones.
yeah, and the roads are like really terrible. And then the speed cameras, that's another thing. I've
Yes,
done really
Lord.
dangerous things in my car, and sometimes, like after I get done doing it, it's just like I like really could have died, and have to like, I really have to like calm down because I've been driving my car more so in manual. I haven't been driving it really in automatic, so
Ah.
yeah, it's definitely more fun, but
Hmm.
New York it's really tight, and the streets, the lines and the space in between the streets and the highway, it's kind of more narrow than it is back in St. Louis, which is something that I
Especially the
also still have
Conduit
to get.
and Belt
Yeah,
Parkway.
yeah. Um, so I'm still getting used to that. But like the other day, I went in between two cars, and I was just like, Nova, like, why did you just do that now? If one of them would have just moved over just a little bit, like that could have been it. Like I have to think about
Mm.
shit like that. I have to think about shit like that. But it's just like when you're in that moment, you don't like. I'd be shocked. I'd be wilding myself, kind of, but trying to just be cool on that. But yeah. So what about the
Well,
car?
I'm gonna say this much with driving skills: you're gonna learn some excellent driving skills living in the city. You're gonna learn how to parallel. Look. Somebody already asked, "How's a parallel park?" You're gonna learn how to parallel park. I'm gonna tell you
You
this
will
much. I'm
make
gonna tell you
a
this much. If
space.
you in the
You will
city,
make it. You will make your shit fit. You will make your
I'm
shit
gonna
fit.
tell you this much.
Definitely.
While you in the city, please get the bumper guards, the one that goes over the front, the one that goes over the back, because whoo, I even had it when had the rental. I leave them at my brother's house. Shout out to my brother that's in Queens. I'm like, yo, when I get a rental, I leave them there. As soon as I get there, I go grab them because I'm like, ain't nobody gonna scratch up these bumpers because when they park, say bumper to bumper, or they hit the bumper, they squeeze in the spot
Yeah.
quick,
Yeah.
quick.
I've seen. I've seen a couple people hit cars and just go about their business. That's not a big thing out here.
No,
This guy like bumped into the back of my car, and I don't know like how there was no damage. Like when I say I went forward like this, so I'm not really sure how like there wasn't any
oh, so
damage.
he just pushed you.
Basically, it was at a standstill. It was really tight. But I had moved up a little bit. I had moved forward, and I think that he wasn't paying attention to the point where he thought I just kept going forward, and he didn't pay attention to like me actually stopping. So he like bumped into the back of me, and all I wanted was his insurance information, and he wasn't like trying to give it to me. He was just like, I'm gonna call the police. I'm just like, that's fine, but by the time they get here, like in between that time, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, because you not only are you inconveniencing me, but it's just like you drive a piece of shit. So okay, you drive a Toyota.
No, this 18
so
and up. You can curse. This 18 and up.
No. It's not. I don't mind cursing. It's just I don't want to say a piece of shit because whatever. But you drive a Toyota Camry, like, so I get that you live in New York, and you don't want to give me your insurance information because you know that, you know, like in New York, your insurance is like skyrocket. Like my insurance on my car is $160. People in Toyota Camrys, they're paying like $500 a month because insurance is so high in New York, because there's so many accidents, because everything is just so tightly spaced here.
Yes.
And he wasn't trying to give it to me. He was like trying to be a dick or whatever. And I'm just like, it's either you like, you know, you want to give me your insurance information, or you can take this ass whooping. Because I'm not going to have anything happen late, or my bumper might fall off or something later. And it's just like, I don't have any of your insurance information. Now I'm looking stupid. No. So he ended up giving it to me.
Yeah. I'm glad he gave it to you.
So, yeah. And, you know, like here, motherfuckers just like run into you and they just go about their business. And that's just not how we do things back in St. Louis. Like, I need your insurance information. And
yeah, they'll run off quick.
Yeah.
I literally, in 2010, when I had that Audi, I literally had to almost run somebody off the road to get them to stop. So they bumped back my car. Look, it didn't cause no damage. He got out. What were you doing? And as soon as I got out, all he saw was that handle. He left me alone. Then I had to remember, damn, I'm in New York. I'm not in Atlanta anymore. Even though I'm licensed, but you know, I was licensed to carry everywhere. But I'm like, let me not, because now I got to explain why I done shot this dude. You know, so yeah. Y'all, that's a side of me that's kind of crazy.
Are definitely a different breed. Like this.
Don't get me wrong. There's some nice people in New York, but
it is. It really is.
But okay, how's everything regarding the protesting in New York?
So obviously, like, we're in phase 1, but a lot of buildings were vandalized. A lot of places are boarded up, more so like in the city. I'm in Long Island City right now, in Queens, but like more so.
Yeah,
like
shout
in
out
the
to
city.
Queens. That's my home right there.
More so in the city. I don't know if I haven't been in the city today for real, but I know that some retail stores are opening up, and I know some retail stores are in the city where they were doing the rioting and stuff like that. I don't know if they're reopening, but I mean, there's still protests here. Honestly, on the news, because I watch it all day, every day, it looks like there's been more people. One thing I have noticed about the protesting here in New York, it's mostly white people protesting. Didn't really know how to feel about that at first. I didn't know like how to take that or like what that really meant, but it's something that I'm happy to see. But I feel like we need to be out there too. The only reason why I haven't been protesting is because with my job and stuff like that, I don't know. It's a combination of my job and just like me moving out here too. Like, I don't know anything. Like, all my stuff is like back at home, and it's just like I've been locked up before, and I don't want to get like locked up in New York, and like it's just a lot.
You don't want to do that one.
Yeah, and it's like I know how I've been pulled over before by NYPD, and they were overly aggressive for no reason.
That's just how they are.
I don't know if it's because I'm younger and they're older and they have a job that doesn't pay them enough, so they're bored and they're miserable, so they just feel the need to bother me. I'm not really sure, but they were definitely over aggressive. I don't like NYPD. I don't like the cops in St. Louis either, but I honestly feel like NYPD just from the stuff that I've seen since I've been here, and also me like being pulled over. I don't like how they move. I don't. I feel like they're just very negative. And I know if I were to like go out and protest and I see something that I don't like I want to speak on it. And I just know it's not going to go in a good direction. And I definitely don't want to get locked up out here. So I'm just gonna, just gonna stay inside.
Hey,
As
and that's
far as like
understandable.
the protesting.
That's understandable. You
Yeah,
just moved there
because
too.
yeah, and it's like I saw they were like protesting right in front of like my building, and like I wanted to go out there, but at the same time it's just like I don't want to risk it because people are getting arrested for no reason just because they're protesting, like because you throw something at me and it hits me in the face or anything, like I don't care about no badge. I don't. Like, you're not gonna disrespect me. You're not gonna throw something at me. Like that motherfucker's gonna come right back at you. Like, no.
I don't blame you. That's just like what they did to that reporter for CNN right there in New York.
Yeah.
I was like, they media reporting. Dude got his back turned, report, and did it live on camera. I was like, you know what?
Yeah. And
It's time for a lot of stuff with New York to go ahead, and yeah, it's time for things to change.
yeah, and
And to
it's
just
like
give them a donut and New York slice of pizza, no, that ain't gonna work.
yeah, and it's like I know me, and I know, like what I stand for, and just like with my people, period. Like you're not gonna disrespect the person standing next to me either. And I just know my mouth, and I can just I can just see it now, and it's just like I rather not. Which is like when they were I think it was like 3 nights ago or four maybe. They were protesting and they were on the Manhattan Bridge, and
And they blocked off both ends of the bridge.
yeah, and it's just like
I actually,
it's late at night. Like I'm not just like, what was the whole point of that? And then you just
well, they were
you
trying
let
to
them
go
go.
across. They were trying to go
But
across,
yeah,
and they blocked off
yeah,
one side, and then blocked off
yeah,
so they couldn't go back. I was like, okay, you don't want to
yeah.
go
That's what I'm
across, I
saying.
want to
What
go
was the
back.
point? What
And
was the point of
lucky,
blocking it off?
and luckily, I ain't gonna call his name. I know somebody personally that was in that, and he was like, they don't want us to go this way, but don't want us to go that way. So now we just sitting here stuck on the bridge, and we just can't go
Yeah,
nowhere. And eventually, they finally went on ahead and open up and let them on go back across. But it was like, oh, they was being peaceful. They wasn't doing anything crazy. I mean, it was some crazy folks that came behind them, but
yeah, man,
it's one of those
and
things. So I know we're gonna get back to it. Somebody from IG said, I know you're doing another live. What car does she drive? I know you can't see it from here on the beginning. We're gonna get back talking about the cars, well, but we talking about something major, being she's right there to see it. That's going on in my city. Yes, I still call it my city because I'm from there, born and raised. And the thing about it is to see, with everything going on, to see the people I've seen protesting with it. And I've seen protests in New York. I remember when the union was shut down for transit. I remember there was so much stuff going on when I was younger that was going on that was protesting about. But to see this going on now and it's protesting everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And then,
yeah,
everybody wants to
like
know what New York's doing. Well, what is New York doing? And when I say New York, I don't mean me. I mean the state and the city, New York City, what they're doing, what they're doing, what they're doing. And you finally got to see what they were doing. And it was like, wow, okay. The protest said, wow, they're going from, street to street. Wow, they walked through this. Then when that reporter got pushed down, I think that's when it escalated to something even crazier.
yeah, I don't know. Like the whole thing it just like makes me so emotional because I've had like my own experiences before I even got my car. Now, when I got my car, yeah, it was happening a lot more. But last year in November, I was actually going to work. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning,
Hmm.
and I don't have a radar in my car. I don't. But for whatever reason, like I just know where cops are. Like I can just like if they're behind me, like I don't know if it's because I'm always looking in my mirrors or what, but I just always know where one is. So out of nowhere, I looked up and it was a cop behind me. And I'm just like, okay, like I don't, my tags are clean. I don't care if you run them. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink. So I know it wouldn't be any of that. So he waited until like I passed the highway. Um, And once we passed, I guess he thought I was gonna take him or whatever. So he waited till we got past the highway and he pulled me over and he was just like, he was like, no, I asked him what he pulled me over for, and he was just like, for improper lane change. And I was like, huh? What does that consist of? Because I used my blinker, and he was just like, that doesn't matter. So if it doesn't matter, why would you say that? Like,
Nah, that ain't the reason why he pulled you over.
I don't understand. So yeah, and he ran my tags, and he was just like, where's your driver's license, registration, this, that, and the other. I gave him all that information. He came back, and he was just like, how can you afford your car? And I got really disrespectful. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because
I mean, that's a right to make anybody disrespectful.
Yeah, I was, but I didn't have
Hold
to.
up. What up, Rail? Rail in the building. What up, Nova? What up, Neil? Well, that's my dog right there.
Hi.
So wow. So
I was already working
he...
somewhere. I was already working somewhere where I felt like I was competing with other races to like get paid as much as I was being paid, and like going through that on a day-to-day basis. This is before like I restarted my business. I restarted my business. I mean, I started my business last year in May, like, and that's like I got my car and stuff like that. But then I stopped because I wasn't really doing things the way I should have been. I was like getting distracted, so I like started back up a couple months ago. But during that time, I was working somewhere, and I just already felt like it was a little annoying going into work every day because I felt like I had to like compete with other people when I shouldn't have. So when he asked me that, I got disrespectful, and yeah, I said some things that I probably shouldn't have said. I shouldn't have let him get under my skin. That's what disappointed me. That disappointed me more than the whole event taking place. So he asked me to get out of my car, and he was just like, I'm taking you to jail for insubordination. So I'm just like, is that even a thing? Like, I don't even, like, I've never heard of, like, I don't know. But took me to jail or whatever, and I was in the same room as, like, this girl that had killed her kids. And
wow.
I didn't find this out until like after I was already. So that's another thing. They didn't want, so like I had money like to bail myself out. They didn't want to let me do that. So after I had already, you know, like bailed myself out and stuff like that, I had found that out, and I don't know, that was like really traumatizing. And then like I just like throughout that whole moment, I kept thinking about, you know, like all the injustice that goes on, and I don't know, it just makes me like really emotional. I'm really just tired, and I'm not gonna lie, but there's been times where I rather keep my distance from like certain people, and that's just because of like my own experience. Like it got to a point where I would get pulled over and I would just disrespect cops just off GP. And it's just because I don't like you, because I know what you can do and I know what privileges you have over me. And like that whole inconvenience, like it was just really traumatizing, and just other stuff that's happened with me and situations like that. Like it was kind of just like a buildup. So like to have like all this stuff going on, like it really bothers me. And then it also makes me feel away because I'm not out there protesting. And with my job now, I do COVID testing. And this lady came in, and there's a paper that you have to fill out, you know, like all your name, birthday, all that extra stuff, social security number and stuff like that. And she came up to me, there's a line, and she came up to me, and, you know, like I asked everyone if they're done because some people forget to fill in certain lines. So I was asking, and this lady's black. I was asking her what she done filling out her paper. And she just kept staring at me. So I'm like, "Are you done?" And she just kept staring at me. So I'm just like, "Are you done? Because I'm not gonna let you through until you like answer my question, because you're not gonna get through and then you not have your shit filled out. That's my ass." So she just set it down and she was just like, "Hell yeah, I'm done. Don't you see me giving it to you?" Okay. So there was a white lady standing behind her. And I went around her. It's a white lady because she was done. Like I asked her, "Was she done?" And she said, "Yeah." So I let her go through. And I came back around and she was just the black lady. She was just like, "Well, I know why you let her go first." Basically, I guess she was saying that, like I was showing
Oh, she tried to
favoritism
pull
over.
that card.
Yeah, and man, like it took everything in me not to disrespect this lady, because this is my place of work, and then like you're a customer, like you're coming here to like get help. I'm supposed to help you. The only reason why I ignored you was because you were being ignorant, and then you were loud and you were making a scene. I'm sitting down, you're standing up, you're not gonna talk. No. You're not gonna talk over me. So the
That's one of the
lady,
moments where you just need to breathe for a second, because, boy, you'll be. I mean, I know I would be even. Boy, who, you
my
have to
thing
realize I'm at
is,
work. Just breathe.
and it wasn't even fuck the job. It was more so like I know like how I am as a person, and I know what I stand for, and I know how like hard I root for my people. So don't ever say no shit like that to me. You were being an asshole,
Hmm.
and you was gonna be an asshole. Like I'm not gonna meet your level. I'm gonna ignore your ignorance because I don't have time for it. Don't ever say no shit like that to me. Like it really took a lot. That like really hurt my feelings, and like I like carried that on my chest like literally the whole day, because like this shit makes me it really makes me emotional. And I just think back to like all the black people that have died and people don't even talk about, or stories that I come across, like different pages that I follow on Instagram, stuff that I read up on that people don't even talk about. Like it's so much, and I really wasn't feeling that. But yeah, like
I know. That's a lot.
I just want us to, I really just want us to like win one day, man. Like I'm really tired. I'm really tired. Really
And I think
tired.
we all are. And this is not to downplay anybody that's on here. And what I mean by that, if not black and white folks is only listening, it's just something that's deeply deep on my mind. I mean, it's on everybody's mind. I've even had white folks come to me and say, "Hey, this is on my mind. Stuff. Why is this going on? We don't treat people like that. It means we as them as a person, but then other people are doing that." And oh, man, it's something. And I did a whole show about it. Y'all go back and look at it last week during the blackout day. I did a whole show last Tuesday about it, because people want to know what I thought about it, because I haven't really said a whole lot. I was like, look, I'd write a fine line because I'm doing YouTube, but look, this is how I feel about it. And I
Yeah.
explained how I felt about it, and it's not right. I've experienced a lot of that, especially when I left from New York to go down south to live. Oh man, it was crazy. I was getting everything happening to me left and right, and I was like, I had to deal with some crap like this in New York. Now I got to come here and deal with this over here. New York was mostly with the police. Not to say every police officer is bad in New York, but I deal with it. I was there doing the stop and frisk. So when I would come back home to visit, when I say home New York to visit, that was the first thing that happened to me before I even got 3 blocks. I got stopped twice. Get up against the wall, stop and frisk. I'm like, yo, what the heck? And, boy, don't get me talking about Giuliani days when he was there, when all that went on. But that's the stuff that I had to deal with. And I was like, yo, this is why I just come back home for a little while and I leave. Or when I come, I don't go anywhere, because I had all the stuff happening. So I'm sorry that happened to you like that. And I know it could be traumatized being just getting there and trying to
It
get
wasn't even
going. And
the
then,
it wasn't even the arrest, really. It was more so that they had me in there with people that I never want to be around. And it's just like it just made me realize that regardless if you're innocent or guilty, like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They just
They're
don't
sticky
care.
with everybody, and you're not even a violent criminal, and they got you. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there, Atlanta. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
I remember because I didn't have no ID, and I'm like, I kept telling them I'm
In New
13. They
York
held
or
me
Atlanta?
in New York
Yeah. So
because
I
they
didn't
thought
know
I was
that was
older
a
than what I
thing.
was.
Yeah,
This
I
was
didn't know that
then.
was
I
a
don't know if they're
thing.
doing it. This is the '90s,
So
and
apparently, like you can't
yeah,
be anywhere without your driver's license, or you can't drive. No, you can't drive without your driver's license. I think
no,
that's what it
you
is.
can't,
So like
especially
in
in Jersey.
Missouri, it's not
Jersey.
an issue.
No, it's not. Even here, they just passed a law now. If you got a picture on your phone, they take that.
Yeah.
They take the ID wallet because I have the ID wallet app with that on it. They will take that here. Cause I'm right here. I'm right here, Missouri and Kansas. I'm right here on both sides. Because Kansas City sits on both sides, just like St. Louis sits in part of Illinois and in Missouri.
Yeah.
So we have the same laws.
Yeah.
I mean, the same exact
Um,
laws. I'm sorry, y'all. I know somebody probably like, dang, y'all didn't talk that much about the car. No, we talked about this because this was heavy on our
we
heart.
did it.
First time on the podcast, and I want her to say what she wants to say. I want her to get it out because this is an avenue to get out what's on your chest, and we talk about it. So
Yeah.
sorry, y'all. This was bothering her, so I let her talk about it. I could tell it was bothering her, so I let her go. Just go with it, talk about it. And
I'm
hopefully after
sorry.
all of this, no, you good, you fine. Hopefully after all of this, you know, something comes up about it. But I am gonna say something about the car because I know people want to know. They want to know the year. They want to know what mods you've done.
I'm
So
not talking about
we'll at
that.
least
We're
see.
not. We're
Oh,
not
that's
gonna.
another thing. Almost forgot. We can't talk about a lot of mods because think about it. She's in New York and in New York City. Boy, y'all think everywhere else is bad with mods? Woo, boy. I ain't never been to a state where you do one little thing different. Like, for instance, my cousin, she came back to New York to visit in the military, came back to visit, and she drove her car back, and she literally had just a cover over a license plate. Wasn't tinted nothing, clear cover to protect the license plate. They pulled over. Gave her a ticket
Yeah.
talking about we can't see lights. I was like, what? And I was
Yeah.
with her. I'm standing up. I'm like, the cop got me standing spread out, on the wall. I'm like, you can see the tag. No, we can't see. You can't have cover on it. She don't even live here. She don't even. It's not even from the state. We don't care why she's got to take it off. They literally got a screwdriver and made me take it off because she couldn't do it. Made me take it off. Man, that's crazy. That was just so crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna put that up. Rel said Black Queen natural. Yes, she definitely is. I definitely love the look. The hair, love the
Thanks.
natural hair. I love the hair. See, that reminds me so much of New York because you saw a lot of that in New York and other places. And here I'm starting to see it a lot. Period too. I saw it even when I was in Texas. I'm starting to see a lot of women go more toward the natural look and embracing the hair wraps, even if it ain't natural, even if you got still wearing the creamy crack with the perm. You know, the hair wraps. I love that. That's to me is like one of the biggest things to see that.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Had some non-fans, had some follow them, but yeah, I'm just trying different things out. It's really hot here now,
Oh yeah,
and I be feeling like my head like can't breathe, the back of my neck can't breathe. So yeah, with the rap now,
at
but
least I remember the time when New York didn't get past 88, 89 degrees. So global warming does exist. It pushed that to another barrier. When I was growing up in New
yeah,
York, it was like, oh, it's 88 degrees, it's hot. Which it was, felt hot then, but now it gets up in the hundreds. And for those that don't know, when you're in a concrete jungle and it's nothing but streets and pavement, that pavement gets even hotter than anything else and it's beaming off your face. And it makes people
yeah,
even more aggravated.
yeah,
I mean, more aggravated. Well, no, I know I'm not gonna
yeah.
hold you too long. You definitely be safe
Oh
out
no,
them streets. I know it's late.
I have time. I'm not in a rush.
Oh, sorry, I
You
didn't
can
know if you was
ask
in a
me
rush or not.
anything. Ask me
Okay, did
anything.
anybody else have any questions? Because the questions I know I was gonna ask, I just asked about what I could ask because I don't want to get in any trouble. Ask about the car. I just want to know what year.
It's a 2018.
2018. Okay, okay. And yes, she does know how to drive it. I've seen the videos. Somebody also asked, I can't find your YouTube. And I'm like, I couldn't find it either. So I don't even know she has one.
I have not made a YouTube, man. Everybody has been on my ass about making a YouTube, and
It's
the only reason
time.
why it
It's
is,
time to
it's
make
long
one.
overdue. The only reason why I haven't done it yet is because I want an intro video. Like, I don't want to just make a page and just start making
Uh,
videos. Like, nah. I just haven't.
well, we,
When I was back in St. Louis, I was trying to get a couple of people to do it. They weren't trying to make no money. Since I've been here, I know there's plenty of people that can do it. I just haven't made time for it because I've literally been working
cause
since I've been here.
I'm about to say, I know a
Um,
handful that's way better than me.
yeah.
My intros, yeah, but I know some that, in fact, I know some in New York where you are that would do something fire.
In Long
Matter
Island
of,
City?
that's up in New York City, period, in Jersey area, they right there. Um, do, when you get a chance, I'm gonna hit up Mod the Fame because I know he knows the dude better than I do, and get him to get in contact with you to basically set you up to get you an intro so we can get your YouTube channel because you need one.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to it. I was supposed to do like a couple lingerie shoots for like a couple people. I still haven't been able to do that. Like, it's so much stuff that I'm trying to
Yep.
do in my car that I haven't been able to like really make time for. But
Yeah,
it's
real.
coming.
That's another one. That's another one. 720 Autos. He's a beast with the intros. I do all right, but he did Rail's intro, and that is fire. Rail, I didn't get a chance to really tell you that, Rail. I mean, I told you in the comments, but I told 728 Auto because he was on my show again after that, and I told him, yo, what you did was fire. I'm like, God, it made me want to just take my intro and just put it to the side because I'm like, oh boy. What up, T Rose? I see you in the building. So yeah, we got to get you hooked up. But I know somebody in New York. If you try to do some film stuff, and 720 Autos, that's in Texas and Dallas. If you got the footage, send it to him. He will get it hooked up. He'll get you right, get you going. Um, I mean, I do a little something here and there, but nothing to what these people I'm talking about do. They do something so far and so great. It's to the point every time I see Rel's intro, and Rel, I ain't just bragging on you. It made me want to start dancing. Every time I see the intro, it made me want to start dancing. Every time I see it, it's like, yo, this is fire. And I told 720 Auto, he was in my last live. I don't think he's in this one, but he was in my last live because I did 2 lives tonight. And if you want him, I'll get that hooked up as well. Matter of fact, I'll hit up both of them, let them both hit you up, and get you going because we need to see you on YouTube doing it,
Yeah.
especially representing my city while you living up there. Because a lot of people don't know. Like I had Mod of Fame talk about it. Yeah, he is killing. I had Mod of Fame talk about how New York is and how to me it's come back to life with the cars. You did a live. What was it? Earlier last week, you did a live and seen all the cars and seen how everybody was chilling and what I was doing. That's the New York I grew up around. Where once it got warm, it was car meets everywhere. Whether it was on Sunrise Highway going out to Green Acres Mall. Yeah, I'm gonna talk old school, all the way out there to all the way out in Valley Stream to the city, because sometimes they was doing stuff in the city, but majority of stuff was done on the outside because the racetrack is only in Englishtown, which is in Jersey. So not everybody went to the racetrack. And don't let me talk about the racing days, the Mexico days on the streets there. Yeah, that was going on too.
Yeah. I'll hit up. I'll definitely hit up.
Yeah,
See what's going
I'm
on
gonna
with
hit them
that.
up for you and tag you in it so you can see what I sent. I'm sending that tonight, so they will see it by the morning and they will hit you up and get you going because man, we gotta get you on YouTube. Hold up. Ralph said he busy making my intro for my other channel. Yeah, Frank, you have another channel. I'm already subscribed to it already. Yeah, dang. What? Rail
Damn.
killing with the intros. But yeah, we got to get you out there. And not only that,
Yeah,
we need to see
definitely.
more ladies doing it. We need some more ladies out there doing it. That's why I started this podcast so people get to see other people out here doing it. And now you got people in here. They want to see you. They want to see you on YouTube. Yeah, it's cool to see you, but they want to see you on YouTube really doing it. So I'm gonna push you to do it.
No, I want to do it. I just haven't made time for it. But yeah, I definitely want to do it. It's something that I've definitely been talking about for a minute now. I've had my car for I've had my car for a year now. A year and 1 month, actually. Definitely
Wow, well,
something I've
happy
been wanting to
anniversary.
do.
Happy anniversary
Yeah,
to the 392. Happy
yeah.
anniversary. But yeah, I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna hit you up every week. Nova, what you doing to get that channel going? Nova, what you doing to get that channel going? And when you jump on live, Nova, what you doing to get that channel? I'm a bug the hell out of your body because I want you to do it.
I am. I am.
Especially now that it's getting warm. I know you're getting a lot of good footage up there because
Oh
I got some
yeah.
of my cousins from Brooklyn ragging me right now, like, New York, you ain't here this year. You know, you ain't here because I was there last year in a June from these graduation. And I was getting a lot of footage. And they're like, you not here this year? This going on, that's going on. You know, yeah, they social distance, but there's still stuff going on in the parking lot. And I'm like, man, get the footage, get the footage. And I even told Dean Durango, get the footage, put it out, get the footage. Need to see that, you know, my city's still out here doing it. Because for a minute, it was dead for a minute. It really was dead. Uh, you know, as far as the car scene for a minute, it kind of died down. And now it's like it's picking back up. And I'm loving what I'm seeing. And the
Oh
first
yeah,
thing
it's
I really got to
definitely
see,
it's a
yeah,
meet every night here in New York. Like it got to the point like when I first got here, I was like out at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, having to be at work at 8, 9, and I'm out all night at car events. Like I had to like really put myself up for a while because I was just it was like every night, and
something was
like it's
going
a
on.
barbecue every weekend. It's a barbecue every
Yep,
2 days.
it's a
Like
cookout every week.
it's just
Yep.
always something. So
Well,
yeah.
that's good. That's good in the short time while you was there. You meeting up with folks and finding out things going on. Because sometimes when people move to a big city, you know, it's just overwhelming of I left from here and I'm in this big city and I ain't really
It's
getting out much.
definitely something that you have to get used to, especially with so many people, and like the narrow ass highway, and
Oh yeah, and the
yeah,
car's double parked
definitely,
on each side,
yeah, yeah.
and the
I haven't
delivery
seen,
truck's blocking.
yeah, I haven't seen any rats here though so far. So
What?
I don't know. I have not seen any rats, but people keep telling me that like there's big ass raccoons here now, and it's more so
They're
raccoons that
there,
you see
but
than rats. I've never
well,
seen
from
either. Don't want to
well,
see either.
from where you are in Long Island, you will more see more raccoons than anything. But when you get closer toward to where the subway, you know, not the Long Island Express, not Long Island Railroad per se, but like when you get closer to Jamaica Center and going toward the city, further. When I say the city, y'all, let me correct that because people don't know. Yeah, New York is a city. The whole thing is a city. But when I say the city, I mean Manhattan. That's what we call the city. When you get to the city, you'll see them, and you'll see them sitting like this, and you'll see they have to get the trash every day. Because if they don't get the trash every day, you'll see more stuff that you don't want to see.
Yeah, I
And I
haven't
ain't talking
seen
about, and
any
I
of
ain't talking about the
those. I
Teenage
don't
Mutant
want
Ninja
to
Turtles either.
see.
I ain't talking
Yeah,
about that either. You start seeing crap you don't want to see, and man,
yeah.
well, it's a good thing you ain't seen it yet. But when you do, you're gonna be like, yeah, New York City was as big as cats. Yeah, they are. They are. Eh. I love my city, but when I think about that part, I'm like, yeah, nah. I don't miss that part of it. Upstate New York is all country. Yeah, when you go further upstate, yeah, it is all country. If anybody really looks at the map and know their geography, when you look at it, you see that little part, that little long part, that's New York City. And then you got New York State. And yeah, the further up you go, yeah, it gets kind of country. Once you pass Bonaparte,
So,
Syracuse, White
I used,
Plains, and all that, yeah.
yeah, I used to work the first week that I was here. I was working in Staten Island. Um,
Ah,
and I don't
did you take the
know. I
ferry?
just got no. I drove. I've
Or
never
you
taken
drove
any
across the
public
bridge?
transportation since I've been here. I don't know. I think when I go to, I've always felt like when I go to Staten Island, I just always get redneck vibes. Um, I don't really
Really?
like that.
Well, I know a
Yes.
lot has changed, but dang, when I used to
Yes.
go, Staten Island.
I have never seen a black person in Staten Island.
What? Well, it was a lot of things have changed too, because even Red Hook, Brooklyn is not the same anymore. It's when Tracy Morgan did the show, I was like, that's exactly what it looks like now. It didn't used to look like that. It was all hood, but I would imagine some things changed. I didn't really hang around Staten Island like that. I only been on a few times. I remember the last time I went over there, I was literally on the ferry with Method Man. When I went over there, I was on the ferry with him, and that's been a minute. Wow, Yeah, it's been a minute. What up? Famous ass TJ in the building, y'all. You know, he changed his name 50 million times. TJ2 Live, but that's famous ass TJ. Y'all can go catch his live. He was on live Saturday with me. Yes, Saturday I did a live. Wow. Now you make me when I go back to New York, I need to go to Staten Island and see what it's like now. Because I didn't never know it used to be like that for a while.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't get a good vibe.
Well, what haven't you been in New York
vibe.
yet? You've only been in it for a short period of time.
There's a lot that I've seen, and there's a lot that I still haven't seen. I haven't been to the Statue of Liberty, which that's not even in New York. I didn't know that.
The thing about it is,
I did not know that.
When you go to it from the New York side, you got to take the boat over. When you go from the Jersey side, you got to take the boat over. It kind of sits. It's kind of funny how it sits. The museum itself sits in Jersey, but the actual statue is at the borderline of Jersey and New York City. So it kind of trips people out. You can go to it from both sides. It's actually cheaper to go from the Jersey side, but I've done both, and I used to see it every day. And finally, I went when they redid the thing and redid the museum. I went. The memorial. I've been to that twice.
I went there back in January when I came here.
That's for those that have never been to New York. When you go to the memorial, it's a whole different. It's a whole different everything with that. It's one of those when you get there, you can feel it in the air. You can feel what has happened there. That's the only way I can describe it. You feel what happened there, and I've went twice, and I was like, you know what, this is sad because during that time when that happened, I was actually doing personal security. I was doing bodyguard service. I was supposed to be going to New York, back home, New York, to do a thing for Jay-Z at the time. A lot of people don't know the Blueprint album came out that day. He was doing a show, and we got hired to do a thing that weekend where he was doing a whole thing that weekend. I forgot what was going on. All I got canceled, but the album still came out that day and sold millions of copies. And I know because I was one of them that bought it. But the thing about it was when that happened, it's still something that's gut wrenching. Period, especially to me. And to know that, I know people that really know people that was affected by it, and even after that, for people who ended up getting lung cancer behind and not recovering from it, it's just sad. And when you go to see all the names and see that these people, are gone because of it, it's.
I know,
y'all. I'm not trying to make the show sad. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make it sad, but it's one of those when I
gotta smile to
I'm smiling. Okay, we're gonna not talk about that. We're gonna let that go. Plus it's already getting late. We get ready to end the show anyway. But Nova, I definitely appreciate you coming through. You family now. You come on anytime. And I know this wasn't planned spare the moment, but the next time we're gonna plan it for you to come on.
Yeah.
We're gonna work with your schedule, plan you to come on, because I know somebody probably Catfish was getting on to me. Man, you got another live? What's going on? Look, I've been trying to get on. Tell them I've been trying to get you on for a long time. I was hitting up,
yeah.
And she's like, "Let's do it right now." I was like, "Right now?" I said, "Well, look, it's okay."
Because right then and there is when I just wasn't busy. So, and I knew I would be busy later on. So I was just like, "Yeah, we should probably do it now."
Yeah, and that's how it was. I was like, you know what? Okay, F it. Let's do it now. And that's why when you say you're ready to do it tonight, okay, I sat there, added everything in real quick, add you in. I said, oh, I'm gonna do it right after my first live. Just do it right after. Keep going. And I thank everybody for rocking with me, because I know everybody's like, dang, you're doing it real late, because I really started hours ago. So we now 3.5 hours in probably. I don't know. I ain't keep count, but we in that long, and I normally try to go an hour, and I done did 2 shows over an hour, so it is what it is. But I definitely thank you for coming on. And with most definitely what you sent me will be on the next one. I promise you. I'm gonna have to do something different to download, because for some reason they kept getting stuck. I think it's one of the photos you sent me kept getting stuck on, so I'm gonna have to leave that photo off and just take a screenshot of it and add it in, because the rest of them got downloaded, just that one. So let my person know in the end. But yes, no, we're gonna schedule you to come on. again because people want to see you, and yes, they want to see your YouTube, and yes, I will contact 728 Autos and Mod Defame and attach you to it so you see what I sent, so they can hit you back and get your intro going, so you can be back
Okay.
on YouTube. That is because we need you on. Need you on to represent for
Gotcha.
the ladies. Girl power.
Girl power.
Hey, I'm all about it because a lot of people don't know is women out here riding clean too and doing the damn thing too and know how to drive these cars. You don't believe me? Ask T Rose, ask Beauty 392. They out here,
I
they out here
know, and
getting
it's
it.
just like my thing is like I wish it was more girls, but I've come across some girls that just I don't know. It's like I know that since it's like not that many of us, and it's like more guys than it is way more guys than it is girls. I don't know. It's like some people are like snobby with it, just a little bit. Like
Uh,
I don't know. I feel like I embrace, like most like car girls, but I have run across like a few, and it's just like I don't know. I think you
I know
understand
what you
what I'm
try.
saying.
I know what you're trying to say without saying
Yeah,
it, and that's why I do a
yeah,
ladies segment. I do a ladies night to bring other ladies on to see that. Look, ladies, y'all can't hang together. Y'all can't be kumbaya. Y'all can't be nice because I don't want the
yeah,
stereotype
and
to
it's
get out.
like
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Yes,
know.
Rel. Yes, Rel is right. Get that
But
channel
that's
because
just
guess
one
what?
of the
Women blow faster than men.
it
Man, I remember when T Rose was behind me. T Rose done blew me out the water. She got 100 more than 100. What about maybe about 100 more than I got now? And literally, this is a true story. February 13th of this year, when I started my podcast in January, a
is.
young lady by the name of Cars with Coco came on. She had 482 subscribers. She came on for the first time ever, like how you coming on today. The next day, she had 1,000. The next day after that, she was at 1,200. 2 days after that, she was monetized. Then that's the next thing you know, now she's at like 6K. I was like, women move, and she all she does is work on her own car and go to car shows and go to drag racing and shows her stuff, and they move fast, and you're gonna be one of those. I'm gonna be looking in a few months. You're gonna be at 50K, and I'm be like, see, didn't I tell you to go ahead and get one? Facts, them girls hate other girls. Yeah, they do, real, and I
Yeah,
try to
and it's
stop that
like
because I don't want people hating on people.
even after that shit, like I still want good.
Oh,
I
okay.
still want, like I still want you to do great. Like I want you to blow up. Like I've never, I don't know. I've
Oh,
never
definitely
like
me.
been that way with. I've never been that way. I'm a Capricorn. I've never been that way with
Uh-oh.
anybody.
Right
So
around
it's
Christmas
just
time.
like, yeah,
Yes, I will say this much: T Rose is not like that. Ever since I met
yeah.
T Rose, since the YouTube was called out, I remember she was shy, so shy, but now she's not shy anymore. She is nowhere near like that. Most of the women that come on here and that's been on the ladies' night, which Nova, you need to come on ladies' night one night. When
I
I have it
will.
every
I
other
don't mind. I
Thursday.
don't mind that.
You need to come on as a guest one of these nights coming up to have you on. Matter of fact, I'll send you the invite and let you know what days that I have it and just pick when you want to come on. But
That's fine.
they all get along. We all get along. We all have a good time, and
Yeah.
I let the women talk about you know things to help us guys out, especially when it comes to the car scene, because we want to make sure women feel welcome. Come to the car scene. Like the first episode I had, I talked about how I helped somebody. I basically helped somebody with a car show. I said, look, you should have a ladies category. He said, ain't no ladies gonna come with no cars. Well, 55 women came with cars. How about that? And we had a class for them. And what I did was each lady got something, but who had the overall, which everybody voted for, she got the top prize, which was a box, and it had a Coach purse in it with the Coach wallet to match. And he was like, I don't understand. Like he didn't understand, but it made that woman's day. She was happy. And she was like, ain't no money in it, but I'm happy. Look what I won, blah, 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 blah. The next one he had, I said, we're going to do it a little bit bigger. Let me help you with it. Next thing you know, we had
Right.
over 100 women bring cars. And we had to split up in different categories. And that happened in Atlanta. That was in
I
2001,
can believe it.
2. 2. It was in 2. Summer of 02. Beginning of summer of 02. And my thing is, I'm like, you know what? We need to show the ladies love out here because there's a lot of them that have nice cars, a lot of them that want to do it, but they think it's a man's game. Oh, it's just a man's game. I'm not going to do it because it's going to look like this. No, get out here and do it. You know, make the car your own. Get out here and do it.
That. I've never thought that. People are so shocked, especially like guys. You know, like since it's been warm here in New York, sometimes I have my windows down. If I'm like driving on the street or something, and like people are so shocked when like they see I'm a girl. And it's just like
I know. Don't you like that feeling though when you roll up and they roll up and see you a woman? I talked about that too during ladies' night. The first ladies' night I had. Shout out to Miss T Rose and Miss LXX. I know she's probably asleep right now, but Miss T Rose is in here. I said, don't you like that feeling? You roll up and then they look. Some dudes be like, yeah, like
well,
yeah. I'm like, yeah, a woman driving
because
yeah.
Yeah, it's my exhaust. It's definitely my exhaust because when I'm driving it in manual, like my exhaust is way louder than what it is in automatic. So
I know it is, and then they roll up. That downshift, that noise it makes, that feedback noise, and then not only that, they roll up see it's a woman, not me. I'm like, yeah, it's a woman drive. Okay, yeah, I see you. I see you. I know
had someone do that to me today.
Really? That's what they're supposed to do, though. They're supposed to do that. When they see you, they're supposed to do that. Like, yeah, give you props. And I have seen, which I saw this past week, it was a vet, a C8, paper tags on it. And everybody thought it was a dude driving. Pull up, it was a woman. This dude was gawking at the car, but his woman that was riding with him, she looked at him like she wanted to punch him in his throat. And he's telling her because she had the top down. He was in what was that he was driving? A Bentley, I think it was, a Jaguar. I can't remember what he was driving. Wasn't really paying attention. But the thing about it is, what he was driving was nice too. But man, to see the woman wanting to punch him in the throat, he's telling her, "I'm looking at the car, honey, not her. The car. It's a C8." She's like, "I don't give a damn what it is," and I'm gonna punch you. I mean, I don't know what they were saying. I was on my Harley, like, damn. I was trying to hurry up, get out my phone and catch the footage, but I couldn't catch the footage. Oh no, Nova cut out. See, they didn't want me to talk about that. That's what it was. Damn, what up, TK? TK in the building. So you got another beautiful queen on here. Salute to you and her, man. Appreciate it, TK. They they wanted to keep talking. Her feet are messed up. Right before we get ready to get off, her whole feet is messed up. And for those who don't know, shout out to TK because he's the one, him and Auto Action Rebuild, which is Randy, put together the whole giveaway. The giveaway's still going strong. Y'all definitely go check out the footage. Y'all want to win a car, man? Go follow the rules. That's all I got to say. TK, I just talked about that right before you came through. And I know people was asking about you. I know Robert was asking when you were here, and I don't know who else was asking when you here, but I'm glad you rolled on through. Oh man, sorry, Whit. I know my live just going on and on and on. And Rail said, Atlanta's my second home. Man, Rail, I lived in Atlanta for 13 and a half years when everything was going on. So Atlanta's like still my home too. Still love Atlanta. I don't like how some things in Atlanta have came to because I was there when club stuff was popping, everything else was popping. To see what it's going to them. There you go. Can you hear me? No? Yes?
Yeah,
no?
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Well, no, someone called me after I specifically said don't.
That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah.
We about to end it. People steady rolling in. What up, Trenton? Britt Marshall in the building. TK's in the building. Man, everybody just rolling in here. TK is fire. Watch for inspiration. Yeah, definitely watch for inspiration. Well, Miss Nova, like I said, I would. Dang, he was somebody else. Oh, what up? What up? What up? Oh, Antonio in the building. Yo, what up? And everybody rolling in as we get ready to roll out.
Oh,
but Miss Nova,
to the guy. I think I saw something about another black queen or something.
Yes, that was TK. I didn't know if you saw that. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to it because I want you to see it. Said, Major salute, got another black beautiful queen on here. Salute to you and her.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, TK, she really is a queen. I'm trying to get on her level of royalty, but she really is a queen. When you meet her, you have to bow down on one knee and kiss her hand.
Oh my goodness.
What? I just got done. Okay, hold on. I was reading somebody comment from IG. You just missed it. Somebody sent me a message through IG because I got IG pulled up too. Because I didn't get a chance to send the question through IG. I just sent something real quick. Somebody said, I need to have you on ladies' night. Yes, you just missed it. I already offered to come. She said she will. So we're going to work that out for her to come on one of the ladies' night. Yes. So she can chime in. Yes, she will be on. Yeah, see? And that's why you need her to start your YouTube. You start it quick. So yes, share out her IG. We getting her to start a YouTube. It's coming. It's coming. We getting her to start. See, everybody wants you to start a YouTube. Like yesterday. So we're gonna get you with the intro. I'm hitting up 720 Auto. Hopefully you listening, because I'm hitting you up. Modern Fame hitting you up for your guy there. We got to get you. We got to get you going quick.
Okay.
Like starting the page before next week. We're gonna start the page quick.
Okay.
But definitely want to thank you for coming through. And yes, I will send you those links for we'll send you the thing for ladies' night, and I also will send you the information for 728 Auto. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send a message, a plain message, tag you in it with all of them in it, so they all see the message at the same time, and that way they can respond, and you be a part of it, and then go from there. Then after that, I'll take myself out and just let y'all go, so you can go ahead and get it going, because we want to see you up here.
Gotcha.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, Tiffany, we working on. Yes, started. Yes, and like Rail said, natural black queen. Like I said, yes, she definitely is, and we're gonna have her on again.
I really appreciate it a lot.
Okay, here he go here talking crap. Hey, for anybody else at 392 in here besides my guest for the night, he said my 71 beat the brakes at 392. You know, Don, we're gonna put that into action, because you know I love to get challenged.
All I'm gonna say is, if your shit is fast, you don't need to talk about it. I don't talk about anything I've done with my car. I don't record anything that I've done to my car. I don't talk about it. Like, I don't know how many guys I've had like come to me and it's just like, I got this, that, and the other up under my hood. Like, I never have my hood open unless I'm like by myself, or like my car is pulled in the garage or something like that. I don't talk about anything I've done to my car at all. Like, there's not one person that knows anything about my car. But I don't know. I mean, no offense to people that like do, you know, if that's how you want to do things. But I don't know. I just don't need to talk about it. Like, all I'm gonna say is, well, line your shit up.
Woo! That's how we gonna end the show.
No
Y'all heard
shade.
That? She said, line your shit up. Dang. Nova, I love you even more now. She said, line it up. Y'all heard what she said. She said, line it up. And what else, Rhino? No, she's not from Atlanta. She's from St. Louis, but she lives in New York City. You just missed that. You need to go back watch the replay. I know you just coming in. I got all my late folks just coming in that don't watch the replay. They all coming in like, New York, you still live? Yes, still live, but we ended it. Wow. Oh boy. That's Nova.
Yeah,
that's how we end the show tonight. She said, don't talk about it, Lana. Yes, I dropped the whole mic. I mean, I almost snatched off my headphones when she said that. Like, wow.
I'm just being real. Like,
no. You being real, but that's the way to end the show. Period. That's the way to do it. Cause line it up, y'all. That's all she got to say. Line it up. I know I'm gonna get flooded with a lot of messages about where we're gonna line it up at. You know what? Send a message to me. I will put it together. She said, line it up. That's all we're gonna. That's it. We ain't gotta say nothing else. So Nova, I appreciate you rolling through. Like I said, I'm gonna send you those links. And I'm gonna send you the thing for ladies' night. I'm also gonna send you the like I said, the message. I'll attach you to it. I'll do that tonight before I even go to sleep. And yes, Rail, we getting her channel quick. He said, damn, need that channel now. Yes, we getting it quick. TK was like, oh boy, yeah, we getting it quick. Cause after that, I know I'm gonna get flooded with messages. Cause they already starting to come through IG. I'm seeing this message pop up. So, and they said, want to send message, because they never messaged me before. I know it's about this. So hey, it is what it is. Whew, boy. Yeah, she talking like that. I like, I like it too, because I love the competition. So Nova, I will send the information. Until then, salute, Queen. We will see you next time on here.
All right. Be safe. Good night.
All right, definitely will. Good night. Man, y'all, that's how we end the show, man. I can't end it no better than that. Until then, y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I got not one but two lives tomorrow. Man, y'all tune in. And yes, her channel will be starting. As soon as the channel started, I'm going to put it up here that the channel started. I'm going to advertise on YouTube. IG is going to be advertised on every platform I got, including TikTok. What? Love to line it up with. Yeah, I bet you would, Silverback. I bet you would. Man, whoo, boy. That's all I got to say. Till then, y'all. Peace.